Alright guys, welcome back to the hat video that we are making today for your little one. I would like to remind you again that I got this yarn for free, and if you would like to purchase similar yarn, there is an affiliate link in the description where you can get 10% off. So let's get started. So if you haven't checked out part 1, we have formed the increase of the hat. And now we are going to go on and we're going to do 3 rows of just straight double crochet before we work the bonnet portion here. So that's where we are at. So we're going to work the same 3 rows, exactly the same. So chain 2 and then double crochet, 1 double crochet in each stitch. So we're not increasing, we're not decreasing, and that that chain 2 does not count as a stitch. How are you guys feeling about the YouTube community lately? I have felt a little bit like it's becoming really consumeristic. I'm sure that I contribute to this as well, but it just seems like there's a lot of people out there doing YouTube solely for the money, and that's okay. Everyone needs a job, everyone needs income. So doing something just to make money is necessary for your life survival. Like I'm not saying that is altogether a negative thing, but it seems to have taken, I don't know even how to explain this. It just seems to have taken some of the creativeness or the spontaneity or the joy or some of the realness out of videos. I'm not quite sure how to put my finger on this, but I've been watching YouTube since high school. I mean, since YouTube was created, since the videos were square, as in they were actually square. You know, I grew up with Michelle Phan and other YouTubers that I watched and loved, and it just seems like they were, or I know Michelle in the end struggled with mental health and creative issues, and she's talked about some of that in some of her videos, but in the beginning, it just seems there was a lot of joy and not a lot of stress and not a lot of pressure, I guess that's the word, behind creating YouTube videos. It was more of an authentic experience. Maybe that's because it was a new platform. Maybe that's because it could have been a lot of reasons. Just the time period YouTube happened in, like, but now it just seems like everyone views it as a money-making machine, as, I don't know, it just seems to have lost a lot of its authenticity. I'm not even sure how to put my finger on it. You know, it's nice that you can monetize your videos and that you can make money on it, but I feel like YouTube is so much more than that, and that we need creatives of all types. Like, there's a place here for creators that want to make money and who have really good editing skills and have massive audiences, but there needs to be a place here, a place of stillness, a place of authenticity, a place for YouTubers that are here just to create beautiful things, and I don't want to lose sight of that. So when you're done, you just slip stitch in the top of the first double crochet, you skip the chain 2, and we're going to do another row. Your hat will start to curve in now. It's going to start to round up. And we're going to double crochet all the stitches. Isn't this color beautiful? But I've noticed that YouTube seems to have become this massive place of clickbait, or I bought $500 worth of blah 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 from blah blah blah, and look at me, try it all on. It's just this place of amusement where consumers come to be amused, and they don't come for deep thinking or for seeing people pour their hearts out or seeing something beautiful. They just want to be amused. They just want to sit back and be spoon-fed amusement. And that's just not healthy. I don't think it's healthy to have a place where it's just 100% convenient amusement. There is a place for that, but I think, as I said before, YouTube is so much more than that. So much more than that. And there are still a few creators out there who are creating authentic vlogs that you can tell come from their heart, or authentic videos, even famous ones. I mean, it's not just something that a small creator does. There are famous YouTubers out there who are still creating awesome content. But it just seems like more and more people are just selling out and just trying to create clickbait for fast money making. And you know what? I have probably done this same thing too. Like, my story time videos, those are entertainment. They're not like sharing from my heart or really sharing my passion or what I want to be on YouTube for. Like, I want to share fiber art. That's where my heart is. That's where my passion is. That's where I feel the most fulfilled and where I have the most fun and what I love creating. So I'm preaching to the choir here, but it's just something I have been thinking about and seeing on YouTube, because I do watch a lot of YouTube videos. I really do. I like watching lots of minimalism videos and low waist, because I really want to be low waist, but it's very hard. And there's a lot of stress associated with being low waist. Like, people make it look so beautiful, but it's not really beautiful. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and it's messy. I mean, we save our pickle jars, we save things that food comes in. I wash them and I take them to the store to refill them with the things that we buy in bulk. And it's not all those people out there like that make it look so beautiful and stuff. It's mostly just work, guys. But it can be beautiful too. Like, I don't want to I don't want to talk badly about someone else's experience, because their experience is not mine, but I've found that my experience is not what they are portraying. So that's really all I'm trying to say. Here is the end of the next round. I'm going to once again slip stitch into this top of the stitch right there, top of this double crochet, skipping the chain 2. I'm going to chain 2 more, and then I'm going to do another round of double crochet. So leave me a comment and tell me what you are thinking about YouTube. What brings you coming back? Like, what makes you click on the app? Is it just purely that you want to be entertained? I mean, obviously not if you want to watch this video, because I'm not very entertaining, but I'm crocheting, and you probably are crocheting too. But what brings you to YouTube across the board? Like, what brings me to YouTube is sometimes I'm very tired and stressed and I just need to relax, or sometimes I'm looking for inspiration or encouragement. So those are the things that really bring me to YouTube. But I'm sure there are other reasons that people... I'm just hoping that it's not envy. Like, don't look at my life and be envious. Go out and change your life if you're unhappy with it. Like I said, I really would like to be low waist, and instead of just feeling like it's unachievable or that mine will never, the wind just blew my door open. Instead of thinking that my life will never be as beautiful as that, I just try to achieve my goals. And there is a part of me that will look at other people's lives and be like, I want my life to be like that. Like, I want my house to look like that. But that's a really negative place to be, at least for my mental health. That will make me upset with my life. It will steal my joy. So I really try. I should get up and close the door, but I don't care. I really try to not judge negatively someone else's life or base it on my own. Like, their life is separate from me. They have separate bank accounts. They have a job, or their spouse has a job, or their mom has a job that makes less or more money than me. You know, like, they have different priorities. They have less kids. Everyone's different, and I'm not going to compare. I'm not going to let that steal my joy, because I have a family to raise, and I want my family to be happy. I don't want my family to all be thinking, oh, I need this to be happy, or I need that to be happy, or to grow up and think, wow, my mom really was obsessed with this or that, you know, because I've had the shopping addiction. I've struggled with that. Like, I do not want that to be my life, which is the reason why I am now attempting recovery. I say attempting because, you know, this is not something that is going to happen overnight. And there are still days where I really want to buy everything that I see on the internet. And the thing is that I don't. I don't. This yarn is so soft and nice to work with. It holds together really well. Anyway, whoever you are and wherever you are out there, and whatever you're making, even if you're just listening to this video that's slightly like a podcast of just me, an extrovert, a lonely mom here, just chatting away. No matter where you are or what you're doing, I hope you know that you're not alone, because I feel alone a lot, and it's rough. But you're not alone. You're not. Reach out, make friends, join a church or a community or a farmer's market or a library, meet people. So you slip stitch in the top, and I think that's going to be all of part 2, and in part 3 we will form the side. I think I'll do that, and then I'll do the edging and the finishing pieces in part 4. I'll see you guys in part 4.